Good morning, Raccoon Man. Hey, it's Big Larry. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Oh, I thought you were Raccoon Man. I'm sorry, Cartel. I had you halfway turned around the room, so I didn't see who it was. And I thought it said Raccoon Man. Let me let some of this nice, cool, fresh air coming in this morning. Letting everybody wake up, get their morning coffee. Let a few people get on here. No, I don't think I have, Cartel. I'll have to go look for it. I kind of been too busy with my own life. The physical therapy's been wearing me out. Today's Wednesday. I got 2 more days to go. And I said there was going to be a change on the big Facebook, Big Larry's YouTube this morning or today, tomorrow, this week. So is it tomorrow that I'm wearing a shirt, or is it going to be Friday I'm wearing a shirt? No, but I will go look for it today, Cartel. And that's not the kids' responsibility, though. That's the kicker. And guess who gave him poo? His old friendly cousin, Larry. I know how schools are, so I literally stock up on head shampoo for head lice. I stocked up on it, and he ran and needed it. And Miss Alice was saying it was going to cost her money to get it. And I told her, just call your doctor. They give it to you for free. All he has to do is call his family doctor and tell him this kid's got head lice, and they'll literally give it to him for free. They'll bring it out like they would with prescriptions. Miss Alice told me they were trying to charge her for it, so I went ahead and gave her 4 bottles. I gave it enough to do all the 3 kids and Stinky Irvy himself enough to do. And the day I handed it to Miss Alice, I called my doctor that day, and I got 4 brand new fresh bottles. And he was over in the geek room raging too, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go over and watch it. Yeah, I've been kind of staying out of touch right now, so I'm just taking care of me and my family. My neighbor came over yesterday. She took my wife to the store. She blew another 300 and something dollars in food. You know, with both of my boys home, I got to make sure I got plenty of food here. Less, a lot less. Definitely a lot less, Woody. And good morning, Woody. Glad to see you're here early morning. Yeah, he's definitely broke, David. Be honest, Woody, all the property taxes together run about $1,600 the last time I did it. He needs $1,600 to pay all property taxes. Unless he didn't pay him like he was supposed to in December. Because you know, there was one year that his mom was letting him control everything. And she called me and told me, and she's like, Larry? I was like, yeah. I think my son messed up. What'd he do, Alice? Well, he paid the property taxes for the properties this year. Well, that's good. You need them paid, Alice. Yeah, but he only paid for the ones that had no houses on it. He didn't pay for the ones like your house. He didn't pay the property taxes on the house and the land. He only did the 2 pieces of land, which is $35 and $62. Instead of him paying the $300 and $400 and $500 ones, he was paying the ones that had no houses. Like them properties are really doing him good to paying them right now. Me personally, I'm gonna pay the ones that's got the houses on it. I'm gonna save the houses. Them houses are what's get your rent coming in, Vaughn Hilton. And he's a real estate person. He's got real estate law, any? No, I don't think he does. No. Shit, they're already ruined. Hit wood. If they get on here talking crazy, stupid shit, they're already ruined. You're supposed to teach your kids when they're young, not wait till they're 35 and try to teach them something. The offer is still up. I will give, and I'll say it clear since you're even here too, Wood. And you could relay it if you want, if you still go to visit Stinky. I will give $1 for every minute Vaughn Hilton can stay live with me on a YouTube station or StreamYard. I will give him $1 an hour or $1 a minute. Oh yeah, he gonna find out a lot of different things are gonna happen with that, David. Yeah, and that's stupid, Cartel, because it don't work that way. I wish it did. Yeah, I'll give him $1 a minute. I know he ain't gonna be here more than 5 minutes with me. So your money's protected, Wood. 5 minutes with me, he'll be begging to get offline. First thing I'm going to do, just like I did with Andrea, reality check. I want to know, he says he's so much of a loving father. No father in his fucking right mind is not going to be there at the birth of his child. Any right father is not going to not go visit their kids for 6 fucking weeks when their preemies laying in a hospital bed. Probably not, Cartel. Well, that's what they say, David. Excuse me, people. Yeah, I'm a Buckeye boy coming out of Ohio. You know, Vaughn does a lot of videos saying, oh, go back to Ohio, go back to Ohio. You Frost need to go back to Ohio. No, Vaughn Hilton, you got that wrong, buddy. Your Hilton ass needs to go back to Ohio. Us Frost have been here a lot longer than you Hiltons. And we have Frost that stayed here. They didn't all run away. Would you like to know them? Guilford Frost, 101, born Osley County, Kentucky, died Clay County, Kentucky. You ain't got a Hilton back that far, Vaughn Hilton. It's all right. He's taking tests, so he'll let me know within a day or two. Thank you, weather guy. You have a house in Clay and Lafayette County. Cool. Yeah, I knew that, Woody. I knew it wasn't here. Because if it was here, me and you be having lunch and dinner together. smoking on some big fatties, laughing our asses about Stinky. I'm not trying to be rude. Give me a second, people. Doctor stuck one of them things up my nose, check, see if I got the flu or a cold or what it is. Morning, American Dream. It's a big Larry Wednesday show. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm up. Doing okay. Waiting for test results from the doctors. Life's good. Yep, I'm doing good. Wife went out and got another $300, $350 worth of food again. We're overstocked right now. We got enough food to go 2 months. By the time winter gets here, we'll be about 4 months in. So we'll have at least 4 months worth of food here at one time. Yeah, probably 1 month of you visit. That's probably true, weather guy. She ended up buying 130 pounds of hamburger, so in less than a week. And we've only used 5 pounds of one. But we go through a lot of hamburger. I mean, I use 10 pounds just for the meatloaf. We could use up to 10 pounds just for spaghetti and meatballs. But that's not just a 1 day meal. Them are 2 and 3 day meals. Yeah, the boys will help us this summer. They'll keep us out of food. And it's good that Larry's home because he's a real big boy. And if I go to tip over or fall or something, he's helping me do a lot of my walking therapy stuff. I have been trying to do my walking and my exercises while the nurses are not here. The better I get, the better I'm doing. I ain't much. I never tried tennis, but I have tried golf before. A lot of walking. Second time we went golfing, I got a cart because I was lazy. And I think out of all 18 holes, I only did good on one of them. Yeah, out of 18 holes, I only did good with one. I quit playing when I quit drinking. Okay. Yeah, I was never drunk or got drunk while I was on a golf course. Got high though. It wasn't nothing like getting up under a pine tree looking for the ball and smoking on a joint. My boss used to yell at me because that's what it was. My boss was taking me. My boss really liked to play golf, and once a month he would take his workers and we'd all go to the golf course and we'd all go play golf together. Just get out and have some fun. Yeah, you guys are neighbors. You know, we all sit right here and literally keep talking and doing this and that. And yeah, you're going to find out some people are pretty close, almost your next door neighbors. I drink coffee and I smoke cigarettes and I smoke herb, or as we call it, 420, the painkiller. Yeah, my physical therapist come out again today, people. Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Yeah, you're not our neighbors. You're about 12 hours away. Good morning, Shade. Larry wanted to get on here and do the Big Larry show, as I do every day. You can almost buy them anywhere anymore, weather guy. Not really, Shade. Not really at all. Lawn's been pretty quiet. Stinky's been quiet. Someone said he did one the other day, and I missed it, so I'll have to go back and look around. I seen one that Gray Alien did a few days back on him. Gray Alien, you make me laugh all the time, buddy. Yes. Well, it's legal here now, weather guy. Medical. And I think my doctor is trying to get me on the gummies. He wants me to quit smoking it and start taking it through the gummies. Yeah, he's probably doing something. Yeah, we're not in that one yet. We're still into the medical. Waiting for my insurance company to call me today. Some people said that certain insurance companies are covering for your teeth. I'm going to try to get me some new teeth. And I guarantee you, the day I get them, hello, Golden Corral, get your steak ready. Big Larry's going to be back in the house. I might not be able to go in there and take down 10 steaks, but I'm definitely getting me one. I might even not go to the Golden Corral. We might go to the Longhorns. Spend $300 for one meal. Yeah, I ain't too hot on watermelon. Or cantaloupe or squash or none of that stuff. Don't put me wrong, I will eat it if it comes down to the nitty gritty and starve or eat, I'm eating. But if I'm paying for it, I'm not ordering it. Well, I'm doing that right now, Wood, and I don't need a license. I got certain spots picked out all the way through the national forest. Yeah, well, you have some that's where you can drive on them, and then you have the some that you can't drive on. It's just like the painkiller itself. I mean, there are strong ones that can. I got painkillers in my bathroom now. I can give anybody one pill. You'll wake up 3 days later. And if you have a mate, your mate's probably going to call the rescue squad to come out and make sure you're still alive. Because that is what my wife did. 3 days after my heart surgery, after I came home, I literally slept for 3 straight days. And the doctors asked me, "What'd you do, Larry? What's wrong? Everything okay?" I was like, "I feel fine." I took one of them painkillers. You said if my chest started hurting, take one of them painkillers. I took one. 3 days later, I woke up. I started 2 of them last week. I'm running a little late on them 2 last ones. Well, I mean, it just matters what it is. Kind of what I do on here, Woody. We talk about anything and everything. Carrie's somebody that's been doing Rev and Shanny for a while. I really don't know much about her, Woody, but I've seen her show a couple times. And she's usually talking about Rev and Channing. Even though she probably goes around talking about others too. Yeah, she makes fun of Rev and Channing. Yeah, I'll keep that offer out to Von Hilton all month long, people. Hell, I'll even extend it to next month. I'll give him $1 a minute. If he can stay on there 1 hour with me, I'll give him $60. And I have it right now sitting on my Cash App. Yes, they are, Wood. They knew I was going to call them out. That's why they wouldn't let me come in their show. Hell, Vaughn, I'll give you $100 bill. You show up at the park, 4th of July. Oneida Park, I'll give you $100 bill. But I got news for you. You won't be walking out of the park with your $100 bill. You'll be leaving in an ambulance. Because I'm tired of you running your damn mouth saying I killed your mother. You're the one that killed your mother. You're the one that left her laying on the floor. And now that a lot of shit's went through the systems and a lot of shit ain't been done, I'm literally allowed to talk about it, Vaughn Hilton. Sorry about your luck. My lawyer said I can talk. Vaughn Hilton, you left your mother on the floor to die. You know there wasn't no pallets down there. You know there wasn't no pillows and blankets down there. You made up a fucking story to cover your ass. Well, Adult Protection Center will keep pursuing this, and I guarantee you, because I'm going to be all over their asses about it. I know what the videos show, and I cannot show them yet until the Adult Protection Center and the judge releases them. As soon as they do, Vaughn, we all know the truth. John Way, you got on here and said that I was the power of her medical and that I was a worthless piece of shit, that I didn't do all my medical stuff, you're right. The person that was Alice's medical power of attorney was a piece of shit. But guess what, John Way? It wasn't me that you were talking about. It was Stinky, your boyfriend or girlfriend, whichever one he plays. Are you the boy or are you the girl? Which one of you is playing bitch this week? Are you both the bitch? Oh, yeah, David. It ain't over yet, buddy. They take turns, yeah. Yeah, it's not over yet. This fat man's not done singing yet. Well, John Way, I hope you make Stinky take a shower before you get up in that ass. Unless you like having a stinky brown one. Yes, exactly, David. I was on the telephone with the adult protection every single day, and I can say another person that was on that phone every single day to the adult protection, but I won't put his name out here. He is willingly can announce that he did it too. He knows he did. He knows me very well. We've talked to each other on the phone. We talk on YouTube. We talk on Facebook. We are friends. And when we get together, we will have a beer or a big fat blunt. Either way, it don't matter to me. I won't drink the beer, but I'll smoke the blunt. Happy Wednesday, Maggie. Good morning. Honey, it's shot time. Blunts all around, exactly. I can't figure out if I'm cold or hot, people. I felt hot, so I opened the window. I open the window and I get cool. Yesterday sucked. We ran out of soda pop. So the wife went and got 4 more cases. And she got me a case of Sprite. Because I'm going to lay off the Dr. Pepper a little bit and try to give it a break and go down to the Sprite. I figure Sprite must be better for you because the hospital serves Sprite. So we move. I personally am moving down to Sprite. The rest of my family are still on the Dr. Peppers. Yes, Maggie, I'm supposed to be drinking water, and I have been working on it. When we ran out of pop, I literally had 2 glasses of water. He's getting well known all the way around the world there, Cartel. And we're making him feel that way. Yeah. Baby, when I'm not online, just tell me if you know I'm not online, tell me you want to hear it and I'll go look it up and find one of the people that do it and I can play it for you. My wife wants to hear her hot dog song.
It makes me laugh.
She says it makes her laugh, people. I don't know really who started that in the long run. Was that Grampy Lobster that did the hot dog song first? Or was it Handyman or was it Secular? I know it probably was one of it. Could have even been Gray Alien. He's really good at making stuff like that too. Gray Alien, shout out to you, buddy. You're a damn good person. I wish I had the technology that you got that you put into your computer. I'd love to have you come down for a week. I'll feed you and stoned every day, Gray Alien. Just come and visit me and teach me how to do some of that stuff you do.
I like his stories.
Mm-hmm. See, even the wife likes you, Gray Alien.
Give a minute.
Yeah, hon. So are you planning on doing breakfast today? Why is this different?
Because they have different ones.
They changed needles on you?
Yeah, they have.
Because it usually ain't yellow. It's usually orange.
I still get the orange ones, but I get them too.
Okay, you sure you're taking this as your daytime and not your nighttime?
No, this is my nighttime. I know the difference. Nighttime.
Okay, just want to make sure you're getting the day and nights because you're getting the color code. Your night times are gray and purple.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure you're doing it right. Your purple ones at night and your yellows in the day.
I got this, so.
Okay.
When I say it's right,
Well, you had it on 20, not 21, so.
I know, we was talking about gray.
What color? Oh, yeah.
Gray
Yeah,
alien.
Gray Alien.
Get to talking and
I think I've heard it, David. If it's been on the shows before, I've probably heard it. Because, like I said, I do watch a lot of shows from a lot of people. Hell, I was even listening to a Chinese one the other day. 5 o'clock in the morning, finding out who's live. And, you know, they do some Chinese talking shit, and I couldn't understand a word. And it wasn't like they were showing me a picture of them or something sitting there talking to me. They had a blank screen talking Chinese. So I went to try to find channels that I understood. I speak American. That's all I speak. I don't speak Mexican. I don't speak Chinese or Japanese or any of all that. I'm American. Born and raised in the USA. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot. I'm an old dog, and it's hard to teach an old dog a new trick. Hell, I've been around so long, people, the black and white TVs came in and went out. The telephone booth has been in and back out. Yes, I will, Maggie. I have no idea, David. I think he's just emptying all the accounts up and making sure all the money's gone. Because I know none of the places are for rent yet. I noticed none of them's livable yet. I heard his maintenance man's been over to my house 3 or 4 times, but I hear all he's doing is taking stuff out of the garage. He ain't in the house cleaning it up, giving it a paint job, straightening it up. Yep, exactly. Exactly what he's doing, Maggie. And pretty soon that estate ain't even going to be in the estate anymore. It's going to be a ran down 5 pieces of property that the government's going to end up taking from him. Yeah, exactly. He ain't even got a day's worth of work in him. Like I said, and I'll say it clear as day. All he had to do was come and ask me for the rent. I would have gave it to him. As long as he gave me a rent receipt, I would have gave him the rent. But I think he was too scared to come and get the rent. Yeah, Nick Bravo's going to steal it. And I think Otis has already stole them. He's been over there inside the garage, over there where I used to live, but he's taking a few things out of the garage. I don't know, things that he wants or whatever, and leaving the garbage there. It ain't like he's got garbage dumpsters there throwing all the garbage away. Walks in, takes what he wants, and leaves, and goes back in 2, 3 days later. Yeah, I think he's taking all the copper. Exactly. Exactly. Congratulations, Otis, and all 5 of your new properties. My wife finally found the sausage patties I like, so that's good. Now I got to try to count her into making breakfast today for me and the boys. She don't just make for me; she makes for the boys. Them boys eat better than Dad does. Hell, the cats eat better than I do. They get 4 meals a day. I'm lucky I get one. She's starting to use that saying to me, and you want it? Get off your ass and get it yourself. You can walk. I'm a bourbon kind of guy, Wood. Yeah, exactly, Maggie. Yeah, I believe that, Cartel. Yeah, I'm more of a Jack Daniels man. Morning, Toby. Cool. That's good. That's good, Toby. I would say the one I didn't like, the worst alcohol I've ever tasted was that Ouzo, black licorice. Did not like that. But I ain't too hot on black licorice. I like red licorice, but black, no. No, it's going to be a long day today, baby. I know what I forgot to get you to get yesterday. You still hear me? Rolling papers. Yes, Toby, he's the drunk. Exactly. Otis is the town drunk. Well, let's see. What am I going to do? I got blamed for saying trading Woody for Sam was a big bad trade. Yeah, very true. Yeah, John is a terrible gatekeeper. Yeah, we you can get banded over there for anything, Toby. Papa John's. I really didn't like Little Caesars. Yes. Yep, you were, Wood. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't graduate, so I can't say nothing. I'm that ninth grader that Vaughn talks about. Yes. Well, let's see now. Do I smoke a cigarette? Do I break out a new addition to the family? I found a picture of my father. I'm thinking he was about 17 years old because it says school days, 1958, 59. That would have been my father. 17 years old, going to be 18. That was right before he graduated from school and joined the United States Army. Yeah, exactly. I thought I had another rolling paper or two laying around here, but it don't look like it. So I'm meant to bring out the new addition to the family, or I'm meant to be Bob Marlin, or do I just smoke my emergency one? Yeah, exactly. Well, he'll get back in there. Vaughn's gullible. He'll let anyone back in. Just got to give him a day or two. I mean, I'm not completely out. I could smoke that one. That's a monster. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm knocking it and I'm not trying it. I bet you did, Woody. I bet you did. You know, personally, I was wondering how all that was going to play out. I remember when you started coming to his shows, Woody, and he was telling you about me. And I was like, Woody, come over and see me. Let me fill you in on the real questions and answers. I'm not gonna lie, Woody, I did, and I was like, don't believe a word he says, Woody. I mean, come on over to Big Larry show. I'm a Monday through Friday, buddy. I'll tell you the truth. And then look at 4 months later, 5 months later, they throw you out of the room and you're banded from them, and now you're coming over and seeing me. Yes. As you all know, my main curtains have been changed on my window. I went with the United States American flag. That way I don't make no one mad at me, none of my neighbors. Some people told me not to get rid of the Christmas tree blanket that we've had on our window since the day I started broadcasting. They said it's something that is iconic in my show, and I took that as heart. So to keep from taking it out of my show, y'all can see it is still up behind me. Though the Confederate flag's still here. I never get rid of that, Woody. Honestly, I own three of them. One small one and two medium-sized ones, the 3x5s. Ear cleaner. Fingernail cleaner. Something Vaughn don't know. That's my fingernail cleaners. Oh, I forgot about this. Vaughn, you might want to find Mr. Yellow. Just like you, you're yellow. That's what I put it in yellow for. Do you know what it is, Vaughn? Do you know what I put in here, Vaughn, Mr. Yellow? You got it. Your $50 million spoon, Vaughn Hilton. Larry's got it. Look at that. $50 million spoon. Vaughn Hilton's baby spoon. This is what his mommy fed him with. It's a $50 million spoon. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I would be shocked, Cartel. I would be totally shocked if Trump was watching his lives. I wonder if Trump's watching my lives.
Daddy, I'm gonna take mine and put mine in my purse.
Okay,
Where's
honey.
yours?
Okay. Maybe some more coffee when you get done eating.
I'm already done eating.
Okay. Do you feel like making breakfast today or you want to wait? You don't have to make it today if you don't feel good or don't want to make it today. Fuck. You want me to get off here? I'll get up and make my own breakfast if you want me to. Just make sure the griddle's clean. You know what I mean? Main thing, the starter sauce. I mean, honestly, what I would like for breakfast are some of them sausage patties,
Okay.
maybe a pancake or two, a couple over easy eggs. I know you have problem with over easy eggs. You can always get the griddle ready, after the sausage and pancakes are done. And I'll come in and do my eggs if you want.
Okay.
But like I said, unless you want to wait until this weekend and cook, honey,
I think that would be better for me.
whatever you feel comfortable at, honey. If you want to make us eat cereal and toast today, then we can do that and just make a good breakfast for the weekend. I'd like for you to get out and get some potatoes.
Maybe that together?
Yeah, probably can have fried potatoes and onions. Do we have onions?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're going to need onions for the spaghetti, the meatloaf, and all that. Not the sprinkled stuff, not the garlic onion, real onion. Yeah, Trump ain't going to look that shit up. I found a big jar of smoked jalapeno eggs at the gas station near the reserve. I don't know if I'd even try it. Yeah, 30 seconds or 60 seconds. I don't think he'd last 30 seconds, Toby. Well, I knew I had a paper laying around here somewhere. I just had to find it. I had a hidden paper with my emergency stash back. Got me a nice little emergency stash. It's like three or four little buds in there. Oh, I'm counting five. Emergency stash for when I get low. I got to fill up my pill containers today, too. Yep. Von Hilton, if you don't like the way our country runs, leave it. Go over there to your Vietnamese women. No. 24 viewers for an hour and 12 minutes. Doing pretty good. 9 thumbs up. So there's like 9 people that like coming here. I call them likes. I was watching a girl today. She calls them licks. I think she wants to get licked because she calls them licks. I call them likes. Yeah, my therapist ain't going to be here until around 11 noon, 1. So I got an early morning. I can just relax and do my YouTube station. I told him I don't like to do nothing early mornings because I do YouTubes. I've already told both of them. I have a YouTube show on and I do it early mornings if possible. As y'all know, I did not do none Monday because my internet was down. Yeah, Vaughn don't even know what 3 times 25 is. No, Toby, it's not 35, 37. It's 35. 75. See, you're confusing me now. 3/4 is 75 cents. You know what I meant. Now I'm starting to think like a 6th grader. I still ain't figured out who the 6th grader is that Vaughn's always talking about. Is he talking about Uncle Jim or me? Am I the 6th grader and Jim's the 9th grader? Because Jim went through college. Jim went through high school. Jim graduated. I'm the only one that didn't graduate. Hey Vaughn, you might have graduated from high school. You might have went to the Marines for 9 months. You might have been a op for the government. You might have been a bedpan man for 12 fucking years. You might have took 2 years on real estate. With all that education you got, this 9th grader is still smarter than you. I know how to raise kids. You don't. I know how to cook. You don't. I know how to keep a clean house. You don't. I know how to tell the truth. You don't. So your education paid real good. Now I know why your mom didn't pay for your education. Why your mom didn't pay for your schooling to go to college, Vaughn. Because you never learned nothing. You never learned a damn thing in college. You say you whipped people's asses and saved the whores. Vaughn Hilton, you couldn't get yourself out of a wet fucking paper bag if it was falling apart. Yeah, doesn't even know how to change his own clothes. Probably needs his mommy to help him change them and pick them out for him. And I'm sorry, Aunt Alice. I mean, I hate to be talking about your son like this, but you know, honey, you were around him. You know. You know you spoiled his ass rotten. I told you that plenty of times. Good morning, Jeffrey. Glad to see you're up and alive and moving around today. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Big Larry is. Rehab's good. Food's good. So I'm good. Painkiller's good. So we're in there. Got new neighbors that moved in 3 doors down. Yeah, well, if your medical's finally paid, you're doing great. Good. Yeah, it's good to have medical. Well, I have that same bloodline, but I don't know exactly how much of it is. Like I said, it goes way, way, way back. It's like 7, 8, 9, 10 generations back. Vaughn's 190% Cherokee. Even though I don't understand how that works, because if his daddy's 100% and his mama's 100%, that makes him 100%, not 190. He don't take the whole 100 from his mommy and the whole 100 from his daddy. And Vaughn Hilton, if you're calling Chief Redbird your ninth great grandfather or your eighth great grandfather, He was not full-blooded Cherokee Indian. Sorry to tell you, he's a white man. Chief Redbird, his real name was Aaron Brock. He's a white man, Von Hilton. Yeah, I'm just sitting here getting my painkiller ready, people. Fingers don't want to work today, so time to stick it in the roller. Wow, roller don't even want to work today. So I mean not to smoke. Oh. Pretty bad it takes 5 minutes to roll a joint. Oh, my boobies are definitely bigger. There we go. Just had to concentrate a little bit. Well, maybe not. Come on. Things are getting old. I gotta get some new stuff. Starting with my fingers. Because it sure don't want to work right. Hell, I probably had this roller 15 years. I got one, Gregory. But they make me cough and gag and even throw up if possible. I got a new edition, I got some old editions, and I even got Bob Marlin, which is just a regular pipe. I heard a car door slam. You okay? What's wrong? Huh? Did you forget my coffee? You trying to get some more sleep? Do you love me? You don't know. That's a hell of an answer to tell your husband.
Oh, it depends on what you want.
My coffee? You know what I want. I've always want.
I keep telling you go buy a cactus for you.
They don't feel as good as you, honey.
Well, they don't hurt as good as me either.
Well, I'm sorry you hurt. Vaughn was actually wearing shirts that showcased his cleavage. Okay, Cartel. Hell, I got mine just hanging out. There ain't no cleavage, buddy. Mine's all hanging out.
Yeah, it's hanging out. And why in the hell you want mine?
Because I'm only a C cup. You're a double D cup.
Okay.
No, speaking of that, baby, you're perfect. I wouldn't want no Dolly Partons. Wake up dead because I got smothered cated by some triple D's. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, it's probably his mother's or Andrea's. Or you think maybe he might have tried to put one of the kids' clothes on? It probably was. Unless he's been well, he don't buy clothing. He can't. He ain't got no money, so his mommy buys all his clothes. And I know Miss Alice. It'd be more like a hand me down, or was it Andrea's? And he tried to get into Andrea's shirt. If it was extra tight on him, it was probably Andrea's shirt or one of his daughters. Yeah, we'll have to bring it up to his attention, Cartel. He tried to. I'm still here, people. I'm still here. That was quake happening here. Yeah, I talked to her yesterday. She asked me how I was doing. I told her I was doing good. She asked me if I've been live lately, and I was like, I do every day. She's literally telling me to put her on live again. Personally, though, we don't need nobody on there trying to commit suicide. That is not what my show is all about. My show is going to get people upset because Larry likes to put people in reality checks. And it sounds like I had a good host that night because, Miss Kitty, you like to make sure there's reality checks too. All it was a reality check, and she took it overboard, you know. And I will say it now, after a month of the shows being offline, I still say, Andrea, you are not capable of taking care of them children. If you're going to leave your children at a hospital 6 weeks without going up and calling and visiting, you're not a mother. Mothers don't do that. When my son was put in the hospital, my wife literally got on a Greyhound bus from Toledo, came all the way the fuck down here, and she stayed in the hospital until I got back to the hospital. I went home for 1 hour, shit, showered, shaved, and ate a real dinner, and went right back up there and told her to leave. She can go back to the house and settle in. She's like, I ain't going nowhere. And I was like, well, I'm not going nowhere neither. This is my baby. She goes, I can unpack when I get home. I'm not going nowhere. Oh, he's already been here. I've already seen him wear some of his mom's shirts already. Stevens. The Kentucky shirt was his mother's. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know she did that. Exactly. And I don't blame it just on Andrea. It's also Von Hilton. Any man who will not go up and watch your son or daughter be born ain't a fucking man. I mean, I can understand if you had a real job and you couldn't get off of work. But I'm going to tell you, 90% of every fucking country across the whole United States of America will let you off work to go watch your baby be born. Except you, Vaughn Hilton. I see that, honey.
Snowman.
Yeah. When my kids go to the hospital, I'm going with them. I'm not going to worry about, oh, I can't go there. I got to do a live show tonight. Fuck the live show. Fuck the people that are waiting for the live show. My kids are more important than anything else in this damn world. My kids are even more important than my own parents because I brought my kids into this world. I'm the one that went out and laid down and made them. So it is my responsibility to take care of them until the day I die. Vaughn Hilton, you say you loved your kids. You were a real dad. Show me a video of you making them breakfast, lunch, or dinner one time. One time, Vaughn. Exactly, Maggie. Them kids are in a lot better shape now. They are being well took care of. Yeah, exactly. My kids are my world. I mean, me and my son Junior is having a quarrel right now because he don't think he should have to be able to call home once a week when he's gone to college. He thinks he leaves for college and he don't have to call me until the day before he comes home. That way in my book. He's gonna call me every fucking week and tell me how things are going, or I'm gonna go up there. Yeah. His mom did all the cooking for them kids. She'd be in there cooking breakfast, lunches, and doing everything for them kids. And Andrea was even still over at that other trailer. So Vaughn and Andrea was making more babies while mommy took care of them three. That's the hell thing to do. Vaughn Hilton, why? How do we know everything about you? Because you put it out there. We didn't know why they took your kids. Your mom said because of a nasty, dirty house, maggots crawling on the pizza you had last night. You said your mom was fucking lying. She didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. But then, literally 2 minutes later, you read the paperwork online for 80 of us to hear you say the reason we took the fucking kids is a nasty house. Spoiled bottles laying all over. The lady could not even find a seat to sit down to talk to you guys because it was nasty, dirty. Yeah, they failed to thrive. Well, they're not going to eat if you're giving them spoiled baby bottles. My kids, every time we fed them, no matter if they were preemies or what they were, they would eat. If they would eat 4 ounces and act like they were hungry, we make a little more. If they wasn't hungry, then we washed the bottle out, we set it there, and we got it ready for the next run. As soon as he woke up and he was ready to eat again, we went in there and made a fresh bottle every single time. You don't let bottles sit on the fucking counter with baby formula in them for an hour or two, Vaughn, and then think you're going to give it to your baby. That baby's going to start throwing up and puking and everything, and then it's going to get sick. Then you're going to go to the hospital, and what's going to happen? They're going to take your kids because you're not feeding them right. You wanted a little girl. You like messing with them 17 and 18-year-old girls that don't even know how to raise kids. To clean, but you're going to train them, huh? Only problem, Vaughn, to train her how to do any of that, you got to know it yourself, and you don't know it. Yeah, the slugs wasn't doing a good enough job. They're running behind. But you got to remember, now the slugs are only cleaning up Vaughn. They don't have to clean up for Andrea and the three kids, too. So they're catching up now. Yeah. Probably should have had you stop at the Mennonites yesterday and get some donuts. No, I'm fine. I mean, I just said I should have. That way we could have had quick and easy breakfasts the rest of the week. Yeah, exactly. Is there really that kind out, Richard? I literally, be honest, I might even try some of that. That sounds kind of good. Not the Mountain Dew part, the pineapple part. Honey, you go into the stores a lot. Have you ever seen pineapple Mountain Dew?
No,
Somebody's telling me there's a pineapple Mountain Dew out right now. Yeah, that's why I'm asking if you've seen it, because I wouldn't mind trying a can of that. Well, yeah, I know you don't look for Mountain Dew. I'll call Eddie later and ask Eddie. Eddie would know anything about Mountain Dew because he's the Mountain Dew drinker. Yeah, I might want to get in on that too, Maggie. I might want to buy some shares of that. What, honey? Okay. Yeah, I'd say one can, not a 12 pack or nothing, just to try it. Maggie says she's buying some shares. I think I might want to buy some shares. I wouldn't hire him to feed my fucking dogs. You have a half acre of pineapples growing there. Cool. I like pineapples. That's why I keep saying I'm going to Hawaii, where I can drink some Hawaii umbrellas. I wonder if pineapples and Jack Daniels would taste good together. Because I sure do like Jack Daniels. I thought that Jack Daniels honey, I thought that was pretty good. It took the sour mask away from it, though. You know, if you guys know, Jack Daniels is a soured mash. But once you add that honey, you don't have that sour mash taste no more. Yeah, I know, Gregory. My dog would starve. Like I said, I wouldn't put him to work for nothing. I'd rather just keep him off my property. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't keep the dogs alive and want to know why they took his kids because you wouldn't be able to keep your kids alive, Vaughn. Let's be real. Kids cannot survive on bologna sandwiches and TV dinners. They need real meals. J Dub says pimping ain't easy. Well, he definitely ain't pimping. If he's pimping himself out to Vaughn Hilton. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I can get my wife to cook me a couple sausage patties up. I miss them things. It took her 2 months to find them. Smart thing though, got a smart wife. She grabbed 2 boxes of them instead of one. Guess she knows I could probably eat the whole first box myself. Not in one sitting, because I used to be able to do it in one sitting, but doctor won't let me. That's way too much pork at one time. Yeah, just 2 or 3 patties, couple scrambled eggs, and that'll hold me off until, you know, my weekend breakfast. Literally, I was planning on getting up and helping her cook today, and she don't like me in the kitchen with her for some reason.
Like I told you about, it's always in my way.
Morning, Miss Kitty. Yeah, see, she's telling me I'm always in her way when I'm in her way. Morning, Gray. We were talking about you this morning. Love your shows, buddy. Love your shows.
Oh my God.
I would love for you to come here for a whole week. I'll take care of you, Gray. Come and visit me, buddy. Teach me how you do some of that stuff on that computer.
I'm probably just in some store. Remember?
Yeah, honey. Yep, just Big Larry doing a morning show. Got on here, said good morning to everybody, saying hi. Week's going good. I'm right in the middle of the week. It's a Wednesday morning. Therapy again today. 11 o'clock for one and noon for the other. So one leaves and one comes in. One works with the lower part of the body and the other one works with the upper part of the body. They want to make sure I can get myself dressed. I was just going to say, how was it, Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty put spinach in her eggs this morning. She said it was delicious. My wife don't like spinach, so if it's green, she don't like it. She likes carrots, she likes peas, but she don't like green beans or asparagus or spinach or Oh, you ate spinach in the hospital. Okay, wow. When's the last time you were in the hospital? 4 years?
Yeah.
Well, longer than that, I think. It was before my heart attack. I'm going to be doing bat flips in no time. I'm hoping so, Cartel. Breakfast at Kitty's. There you go. I'd say something, but I'm keeping my manners. Yeah, yeah, I like that. She don't like it though, Miss Kitty. I do. But like I said, I'm more of a meat eater. I mean, I will eat a little bit of greens. I will eat potatoes and fries and onion rings and all the side dishes, mac and cheeses. But I'm more of a meat man. I'd rather have two or three steaks than anything else. As y'all know, I ain't cut my hair yet. I didn't shave yet. Been too lazy to get in there and get in the bathroom and do it all. But I did get up and take a shower this week, so hello. Vaughn, I got you beat. I might have a sixth grade education, but I know how to get in the shower. Right, exactly. You eat more veggies than meat. I eat more meat than I do my veggies and my side dishes. Because to me, it's always supposed to be a meat, a side dish, and a veggie. That's how I was always brought up. Unless it was at grandma's house. Then there's a main course, another main course, another main course, then three or four sides, then two or three vegetables. Then you got dessert. Yeah, the heart loves the veggies, exactly. And that's why he has cut me back on the meats and brought my veggies up. I like green beans. I would say out of all my vegetables, I like green beans and I like Brussels sprouts. Really good. Brussels sprouts ain't too hot for me because I use plenty of butter on them. No, I don't miss him at all, Joe. But he still runs his mouth on me, so I'm still running my mouth on him. I still want a piece of him, and I will put it out again. Like I said this morning, for the one viewers that are here now that were not here earlier, I will give Von Hilton $1 for every minute he is live with Big Larry. So if he can handle staying on live chat with Big Larry for 1 hour, Von Hilton, you can make $60. Vaughn, I don't think you're going to last more than 5 minutes. So what am I going to have to give you? $5? Whip-dee. Within 5 minutes, you'll be rapping and raving and leaving my channel. Yeah, I definitely do it on Memorial Day weekend. I'd fight for the veterans. My dad is one of them. And I can say that clearly and proudly. My dad did 4 years in the Army, Germany. Did he fight? I don't know. Did he kill anybody? I don't know. I don't care to know. All I know is he went to Germany for 4 years. Oh, yeah, I bet he does, Gray. Maybe I should text my boys and see what they're doing this morning and get my baby to tell his mommy he wants breakfast. Mommy will cook breakfast for him. That's her baby. She'll do anything for him. Even though he turns 18 years old next 2 weeks away. He's always going to be our baby. I don't care if he's 50 years old and we're 90. He's still going to be our baby. Okay. Arnold will wait. And he's the one I'd talk to. Because Larry can't get much out of you. Arnold can get everything out of you. Ha ha. You feel like doing some sausage patties? He don't deal with the Swanson man no more. Now he's dealing with the Dollar General. And I've literally told people at the Dollar General, please don't don't order the TV dinners. I want other people around the whole county there near that dollar store to buy all them TV dinners up. That way Vaughn Hilton has to drive all the way to Manchester, save a lot to get food. Morning, Robbie. Glad to see you made it today. Well, not too many more, Richard, because he's been thrown out of there. Wood is here. No, they're not cheap anymore. Hell in the cell. Yeah, I'd like to have a nice big breakfast. It sounds like the wife's going to make it over the weekend. Some fried potatoes and onions, biscuits and gravy, sausage patties, and some over easy eggs sound real good to me. There ain't too many restaurants nowadays that sell fried potatoes. They have a lot of them companies went down to hash browns because it takes them a lot quicker to cook it. Yes, exactly. The upper class people are not going to go to the dollar stores. Yeah. Yeah, I like this batch of painkiller stuff I got this month. Or should I say for these 2 weeks? Because I get it for every 2 weeks. I don't buy monthly supplies. We get every 2 week supply. They call this lemon lime. I don't taste no lemon and I don't taste no lime. But it's decent. It's real decent. Two, three good hits off of it, and I'm good for an hour. I can get away with maybe one, maybe two a day. If I can get away with one a day, that's great. Because that means I'll have extra for the next day. I talked to my cousins the other day from Toledo, and they're getting ready to take a trip down here. Since they know we moved, they want to come over and see our new place. So they're going to travel 6 hours to get here, check out our new place, and they want to know if there was room enough for them to set up a camper or some tents in the backyard. I told her yes, but my cousin's wife, the one I told yes to, is a bug freak. She hates bugs. I don't care if it's an ant, a spider, a cockroach, a fucking centipede, a butterfly. I think she could even be afraid of. I don't know. She is afraid of all bugs. 6:30, and I get my first robo call of the day. Okay. No, that'd be on the wrong side of the family for him, Gray. But like I told him, the hotel only 5 minutes away. But I found out something once I moved here is we have a bed and breakfast here. If some of you all know what a bed and breakfast is, it's somebody's home that has a couple extra spare bedrooms and they rent them out at night and they wake them up in the morning, feed them breakfast, and throw them out. And do the next routine the same, you know. You can probably get it for 2, 3 days. I don't know. I've never really been in a bed and breakfast. I know what they do. I know I've heard about them. But I have a bed and breakfast within 2 minutes of my house. It's one of my neighbors down the road. They have a bed and breakfast. So if my family does come down to visit me this coming weekend, they can stay at the bed and breakfast or they can grab the hotel room. The hotel room would be a lot closer to the restaurants because they will have huddle houses on the one side and Taco Bell's on the other side. Yeah, my screen's got a piece of hair on it. I had to get it off, people. Need to wipe my screen down. It's getting a little dusty. Never been to a wife event live. I remember CM Punk. Where you going, Orangey? You going out running? What'd you see, girl? I see your ears peeking up. Where's my girl? She ain't been around. She's been out hoeing all night. Is that her you see her coming? She coming home to eat? She's been out hoeing all night and she's ready to eat now? Think my wife's cat is pregnant. She's starting to gain big time. That or the wife's feeding her too much or something because she is gaining quick. Yeah, Christian was okay. Jeff Jarrett was okay. Sting was definitely okay. Let's look outside, see what we got going out there. What, honey? Yeah, I know. Yeah. So are you going to try sausage patties today or no? Just maybe a couple? Microwave sausages ain't too hot, baby. I mean, if you really don't want to, that's fine. It ain't like I'm having you make a whole breakfast. I was just going to have you fry some sausage patties up real quick. Whichever way is best for you. You want to cook them on the griddle or you can cook them on the stove? Hell, I don't care if you fire the barbecue grill up and cook them outside. As long as they get cooked because they're pork and I can eat them. So as long as they're not too hard, you know what I mean? And you know your baby will eat some. He likes sausage patties. Just don't let him know they're my kind. Okay, well, he didn't that one year. Okay. I think he already has retired. Just use an antenna for a TV. I don't know. I ain't seen him in a while, Flood. No, she didn't. She had cable. 25 viewers, 14 thumbs. Yep. He don't need a TV. He's got his YouTube. The most important thing to his life. More important than his mom, more important than his kids, more important than his wife. The YouTube stations, the internet. Once he's got his internet, he's good. But I can't say much because that's the same thing here. We don't have a TV no more. I want to watch a movie, I'll punch on YouTube what movie I want to watch, and I get to watch any one I want. I ain't watching reruns. Am I missing my wrestling? Yes. Am I missing a few other things? Probably. Yes, like NASCAR. But I'll get over it. $85 a month is an awful lot of money to spend for a TV set that 99% of everything on it is a rerun from 20 years ago. Vaughn versus Shanny for the CPS championship. There you go. Yeah, I don't even know if my TV is going to go back on then, Robbie. We don't really watch much TV. Like I said, it's usually run reruns. Now, my wife does like Yellowstone, but hell, I can get Yellowstone on the computer. Yes. Well, people, I think we're going to call this the Big Larry Show for the Wednesday morning. I want to get up and do some things. Looks like I'm going to cook me a couple sausage patties up because I feel a little hungry. Georgia starts playing again in September. Yes, college does start in September. If Vaughn played football, he would be a wide receiver. No, if Vaughn played football, he'd be the water boy. Big Larry's going to call it a show. Appreciate it. I'm giving you guys a minute to say bye to everybody. But I definitely would say Vaughn Hilton would have to be the water boy because he's too stupid to remember any plays. Vaughn would be tackling his own man. Yep, I'm going to get up and get something to eat, get things rolling. I got somebody going to be here in about 2-3 hours here, so I want to make sure I'm ready for everyone. to come over and visit me today and do all my daily exercises or 3 time a week exercise. So, y'all have a good day. Appreciate you coming to the Big Larry Show. Peace out to all. The wife said, have a good day, people.